I'm Natasha Hemmerling, a partner here at Clarke Hemmerling Lawyers, and today I'm going to discuss making a will, the nitty-gritty. So you've made the decision that a will is probably a great idea. How do you now go about it? For peace of mind, it's wise to have your will prepared professionally by a lawyer. We can help you through the whole process and advise you on aspects of your will to ensure that it's properly drafted and executed. We can even make recommendations as to the storage and security of your will. Essentially though, here are a few things that you need to be aware of when you do make a will. For a will to be valid, 1. You need to be 18 years of age. 2. It needs to be written. 3. It does need to be signed. 4. It must be witnessed by 2 people at the time of signing, preferably not beneficiaries. And 5. You must have testamentary capacity to make the will at the time it's made. If any of the above are not satisfied, you may die intestate, which will mean your assets will be distributed to your relatives based on the Administration and Probate Act that applies in South Australia. You'll also need to appoint an executor to your will. This is the person that ensures what is in your will actually occurs. For this, you can nominate a friend, family member, or anyone that you think would act in your best interest. You can also choose more than one executor. You could also appoint the public trustee, but they do charge for their services. You can choose your beneficiaries, what you want to give them, and who you want to give your assets to. If you do get married, your will is automatically revoked unless it was made in contemplation of that marriage. If you divorce, your spouse is also no longer entitled to benefit from your will, and any clauses that leave property to them are revoked. If your will is made in another state other than SA, then it will be recognised as valid in South Australia as long as it satisfies all of the above requirements. If, however, you own property or assets in another state, your will does need to satisfy the requirements in the relevant state. So when deciding who inherits your assets, you should also decide on a few other things, like specifying your funeral arrangements. You could also explain why you haven't left something to somebody that might be expecting to receive something. A will can be as straightforward or as complicated as it needs to be. The important thing is that you get it right, so that there are no complications when the time comes for it actually to be used. Talk to one of the professional estates lawyers at Clarke Hemmerling Lawyers about preparing your will today.